I'm back. So I'm in a good mood. I finished final exams today, so I'm chilling right now at 9:30. Also trying to fix the lighting in my room. Look at that. Here, I'll just show you. I've got these hanging up. It's like, these are all scarves from when I went to England. A couple of them aren't. That one's not. This one's not. This one I got at Stamford Bridge. Got at Stamford Bridge. Got at St. George's Park. Bought a Liverpool Superstore in Liverpool. This one ordered off Amazon. This one I got at the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals between Tottenham and Man City. This one I got at Anfield. This one I got at... Did I get that one at Anfield? No, I got this one at another Liverpool Superstore. This one I got at the Everton-Fulham game, and this one I've had. So, then we're just chilling. This in the background as well. This was the final whistle on hate match at Gillette Stadium between New England Revolution and Chelsea FC. So basically, they blocked the light that comes into my room. So I have to flip the St. George's Park one up, or else it blocks all the light. And the problem is, I can't exactly do it. I'm also working on another custom pair of cleats. So these are my Tiempos. Jeez, go right here so they can actually see. These are my Tiempos. Last time I did a custom, I did these. These are a pair of Hyperbrand Phantom 1s. So these, I took, use a little bit of spray paint, nice little fade. I wanted them to look like a pair of Aces that I wish Adidas made. I don't know if Adidas made navy blue, white pair of Adidas Aces. These I want to look like a black and gold pair. So I'm going to paint the upper black, the swoosh on both sides gold, and the base plate gold as well. So these are going to be fun. I could do a little video about that custom. Oh, is this my St. George's Park card key? Yeah, I haven't done a video since I went to St. George's Park. Since I went to England, have I? Apart from yesterday. So this is my key. This is literally the room key to one of the rooms at St. George's Park. You know how many people can say they have this? There's literally not very many people can say they have this. I just thought about that. How many people can say they have a room key to St. George's Park? I kind of feel like doing custom on these. Video custom on these. But I really don't want to. And oh my god, it's dark. I'll just turn the light on. Artificial lighting today. The problem is, it's in my head. It's above my head in the background. So it makes this shot actually darker. Because of where it is. Unless I keep my head there. Doesn't help much. Might have to record the other way, facing a wall. I got my Liverpool shirt on. I have my Mo Salah shirt over there somewhere. Don't bother. I'm not gonna bother showing you. These are gonna be fun. I want to do this video custom right now, so I might actually do that. I might figure out where I can put this and do a little bit of taping up and everything right here. But got my Sharpie. My other. So this is what they originally looked like, and these you can picture it now. This gold, this black, and this gold as well. And this will be kind of like a primary example of what it was. These are actually pretty cool pair of cleats, and you look at them. They're pretty cool. They're actually leather as well, which is nice. Those were synthetic. The ones that I showed you earlier were synthetic, so they're a pain in the butt. Do a custom on. So basically, I use a pair of scissors, a pocket knife from Yellowstone. Oh, it's upside down. From Yellowstone. And masking tape and a Sharpie if I need it. And I did this yesterday. It took 20 minutes. So I'll probably give you updates. So I'll show you how I do it basically to start, and then I'll do a couple cuts. And I'll show you progress as I move along. I wasn't expecting to do a boot custom video today. I could also go downstairs and spray paint it because it's actually quite nice now. And I can go into the bulkhead. I can look these sit and dry outside. So obviously I'm painting the black first because I've taped off where I'm going to paint gold. This is how long the laces are, cleats, by the way. Yeah, and they take up this much space, and you can knot them, and sometimes you can't even knot them fully. And yet they're this long. Like, why? Why? And it's like, who came up with this? Why not just keep them laceless? Like, I could play in these like this. I don't see the need for laces, and oh my god, I need to shave. I just realized how bad I need to shave. So the easiest thing you can do on these first is to tape off the bottom part of here. So I'll show you like how I do this. So I have to focus, so I'm not going to talk for a ton while I'm actually taping. So basically what you do is you take tape and you tape right over the parts you don't want to paint. So this is taping off right here on this one. So that's literally the same tape job. Same thing. I'm just gonna have to tape the whole way around. I might grab a plastic bag and do the bottom instead because it's a pain in the ass to tape like that because it takes so much tape. And there could potentially be holes in there where spray could get through. Granted, I'm spraying the top. I'm not even gonna get close to the bottom. So I'll get this is about as close to the bottom as I'm gonna get. So this needs to be the most important part right here, and also the swoosh, which is, as you can see, a quite thin layer. You can see a little bit of black through it. A little bit of black that's not covered, but that's why I have this Sharpie, black Sharpie, and you'll go through at the end, just touch it up and fit it with those. So I'll give you guys progress once I get a full wrap around of the cleat. So now I've finished taping up the bottom part. So you can see I've taped up all around the seams. Nice little tight seal. Now I gotta get a plastic bag and I'll do the bottom. I'll put plastic on the bottom so that you can actually see through. You can see the studs, unlike on these. And it'll take a lot less time and it'll keep it a lot less clean than the bottom as well. But then after this, you have to remember I'm gonna have to tape the exact opposite. So I'm gonna have to tape on here to keep this part that I'm gonna paint black protected. So I'm gonna have to let these dry, which is gonna take a little bit. So I'm probably gonna go to a different topic after I do this, after I paint these. So I also have to plastic bag. So I'll bring back the 1 gallon plastic bag. Okay, so I grabbed 2 of these, which are 1 gallon bags, which will definitely cover with one. So what you gotta do, take your scissors, just cut the top off. Obviously these are like easy seal, so you don't wanna have an easy seal thing on your cleats. So you just cut the top off, you're left with this. You can cut this in half if you want. You just have to make sure it'll cover the whole boot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut this bottom part off, then I'm going to cut these little seams right here on this side and this side, and you can open it up into a flap and it'll cover the whole cleat, or the boot, whatever you want to call it. So I got one side completely cut open. I have to cut open this other side here, and then we can open it up. This side will open the other part. This side doesn't. So I'm gonna cut this one real quick. By cutting that, this will allow this to open up. Take this, use about 1/4 of a plastic bag, You can cover the whole cleat. See, also what this is, because I've already taped up part of it, I'll be able to do this a lot quicker. I'm going to tape a little part real quick right here. So I'm going to tap this down wherever the heck I can. Just make sure it's as far down as I can get it, so we don't have any conflicting problems with the tape. The new tape is the old tape. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to be right back when I get this covered up. So we've got one last piece of tape right here. It's the only piece left. All the rest has been taped around. Only place is the tape. This little spot here. And then I'll probably tape across the toe box. Just so that way there, we know we covered it. And then we might head down and spray paint. I know I laid the 2 spray paints out last night that I wanted to use, so I hope they're still down there. Nobody messed with them. Just remember spray paint. Make sure, yeah, like you can see, clear. You can see the whole way up through. There's the layer tape on there, a layer of plastic on there. Obviously, for another potential cover, we have this still. Obviously, we still have this as well. So we have the full bag, part of the bag, and then obviously we just have the top, which we'll throw away. I'm gonna tape right here again. I'm gonna tape right there, so that way there, I know nothing's getting down underneath these layers of tape in this area right there. That's where I'm worried. So now we can go spray paint because with the covered toe to heel, I just need to cover swoosh. And on these, they're actually quite thick. This is because it's leather, it's quite thick. So I can take this and I can cut with this. I can take the point and trace along the swoosh. But for the synthetic ones, for these, I wouldn't recommend doing this, to cut the swoosh, because you could slice into the synthetic because it's quite soft compared to the leather, which is a bit tougher. So you gotta be careful with you have to know your cleat. I also have a British pound. Yeah. Their money's way cooler than ours. Just like all of it. Like this is £1, so this is like $1.27. This coin is $1.27. This card, God only knows how much this thing's worth. Probably like nothing. I'm just over exaggerating because I went there. Like if you don't experience it, you don't realize like how much it could be worth sentimentally. That is the only time I'll ever go there. That's why I bought the scarf. I actually am quite surprised. I got a varsity letter this year as a freshman, which isn't bad. Not a bad accomplishment, if you ask me. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna start to lose it. I'm gonna start to lose the tape. Now I'm gonna swear if I lose the tape because I hate it. It's a pain in the ass to fix. I think I scuffed up how long I made it as well. So that's that. Follow the swoosh the whole way down. Nope. It has to be a perfect swoosh. So I follow it as far down as I can get it to go. So see this line here is right along the bottom. I'll cut this top excess part off. And then I'll cut around the back here. I'll come down. I'll make sure everything's cut off that shouldn't be on there. And we'll end up with something that looks somewhat like this one. Just a clear bottom. So I'm gonna move everything out of the way. That can go down there. That can go there. That I still need This I don't need, so I can throw that over there for now. I'm not listening to music right now, which I usually would be, because I don't want to get copyrighted. Because obviously the station that I listen to has the right to use the music that they use. It's starting to peel like the stick part off, which kind of sucks. Because for this, it's very important that the tape is freaking sticky. So see, here's where I'm an idiot. I made the piece of tape a little too small, so like you can see there's a good chunk right there. So when I cut this excess off, I'm going to take a piece and put it down below, so that way there I don't need to make another whole piece of tape to cover that little section. So I've cut this, should be able to peel it away. Come on. Oh, I didn't quite get the top part, that's why. And that fits perfectly right down where that other piece was needed. And break that piece off. That gets rid of that little area that's covered on top. So now you can see the upper part of the swoosh starting to take place here. You can see that's all taped off. Now I'm just going to take my pocket knife and I'm going to cut all this excess right here off. This is all going to get cut off now. I'll start from up here. It's this boy, you don't want that coming off, that's important. So now you can see, obviously I cut a little bit extra off, which isn't exactly the best. But the area around it's going to be black anyway, so it doesn't matter if it does cover a little bit too much. And now see this part here, I can take and use on the other swoosh. So you can take it, line it up where it fits, put it on. If it fits perfectly, and this one's obviously lost a little bit of stick, so I'm actually just gonna retape the whole thing. I'm not gonna take too much time. We got all our stick back. I'll make sure this is long enough. Yep, right there is good. Stupid, I didn't make it line up right. Surprisingly to most people, I'm not going to tape off where it says Tiempo, and I'm also not going to tape off the swoosh underneath, because I can take a black marker, my black Sharpie, and go there with the swoosh and the Tiempo. It's not going to look like your Tiempo very much after it's done, so that's going to stay where it is. Plus, if I tape it off, I'd have to retape it in order to paint gold there, so it's not going to work. So Tiempo's going to be Tiempo. It's going to be gone. So now I gotta make a second piece right here. abruptly pull over. No, 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 no. This is where I start to lose it. I get so angry when this happens, like this. Like there's the other half that starts to fall off underneath, like this. Oh, you can see my whole room in the background. That's not good. That's not exactly what we want. Okay, so now I've got it all back together. I can just go snip, take this part off, stick it over there. What you do, just cover quite nicely. There we go, problem solved. This might be a little long, but I'll be a little long. Sorry, that was bad. I should not have said that. I'm definitely gonna get screwed over for saying that now. Wait. Chill. This bottom piece here, just pop off. Yep, that part's cut off, so now I'm just going like this. Take them around, get them down over here. That's what we want. Make sure that swooshes down good. I taped this side off pretty well. So now we're gonna head into my basement. And we're going to do a quick little tape up paint job of these, and I'm gonna let these dry, probably end the video, and I'll finish these off in the next video. Obviously, not the best thing to split one topic into two different videos, but these are very important. These will do well. So, we'll be right back. These things are gonna be great. Okay, so now we're in the basement. I've got these. I've got opening the door. Oh, actually, that's good light. That's pretty good light. That's good. And I've got this. I'm going to put my hand in here and tape this around my wrist so I can hold inside while I do it. Technically, I could just use the zip function of it, which I might actually just do. So I can put my hand in. Right in here, and I should be able to paint pretty simply without my hand getting too covered in paint. Just a little spray paint. So I'm gonna grab the paint real quick, and I'll be right back when I have everything. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. This is what we're working with. That's what the color is going to end up being, around that color, and this is going to be gold, and I'll go grab the gold real quick, so I'll show you that. I'll be right back. I'm just not even going to pause it. Okay, so here's our gold. It's actually labeled more as a brass, right? Brass. But that's not even going to be used today, so I can sort that out later. If I do feel like grabbing the gold, I will. These I want to spray paint. So I'm going to try and hold them so you can kind of see. But I have to shake this first, so I'll be back in a minute. No. No. Cat is trying to get out. No. Back down. No. Okay, so let's continue. Black spray paint. So that should be one boot. That's one boot done. Looks pretty good if you ask me. Now we're just gonna slide our hand into the second. Make sure that's pulled out the whole way, which it is. Cool. Make sure it's shaken up. Trying to stay back a bit. So if you're thinking about asking what the spray paint feels like when it hits my wrist through a plastic bag, it's quite cold. I'll tell you that much. It's quite cold. So there's a second, all blacked out. So take that, slide that off. So that's what's left of this bag, which I'll probably end up saving. So that way there I could use it when I spray paint the gold. So this will plop down up there. These I'm gonna actually pop outside because it's actually like dusty in there from all the spray paint. So these I kind of want to just try and pick up. So obviously you can see the little lines through the paint, but I think if I do a second coat, which I definitely will, so I obviously missed a few pieces here and there. This is relatively quick drying paint, which is good, because I don't want to have to repeatedly keep spray painting, and it take like 20 minutes to do. It take like 20 minutes to dry a piece. So there's the door like full on open. Like you can see outside. You can see outside. I'll put this up so that you can see outside even more. We have a little car seat in our basement, which is exactly what this is sitting on. So we'll close the door a little bit so that keeps the light relatively easy for me to see. There we go. That's what we want. So those is airing right now. I'm airing out as well because it's like dusty, but it's paint. It's the aerosol from this paint. Like it's, you can see like the aerosol, and that's what I was like breathing in while I was doing that. So that's what the problem is right now. I'll show you the cleats because they look fire. Right now they look fire. You can see there's the pink inside. Oh, I got spray paint on my right hand. Look at that. The one actually holding the can, the more paint on it, and the one that was holding the cleat. So you can see the white tongue, like back of the tongue on the inside. I'm not going to spray paint. My dad just texted me, so I turned the phone sideways to read what he was saying. So you could see, I don't know if you could see if I get close enough, maybe you can. There's little lines. I think you could see the base color through it, like there. I messed up painting. So like you could see a little bit of neon right up there. That's the problem right now. And there's a little bit of neon up here as well. So I could get the hairdryer, but then the problem is I have to find out where to plug it in. And I know where I can plug it in. Like there's a plug over there. I can run the cord over here and air dry these and blow dry these. But I don't know if I want to. You can see them outside. So I'm chilling outside right now. So like goes down there. These are airing out. I could have done a primer layer and it probably would have been a hell of a lot easier. I could also right now hold them back super far and do a second coat, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a second coat right now while they're not even like fully dry yet. Probably might not be the best idea. The back is pretty dry. Jesus. That's probably about the stupidest thing I could have done. But because of how fast I need to do this, I don't care. So I'm gonna make sure this is relatively air puffed down. My right hand already has paint on it, I don't care. Just slip your hand into this point. Something like grippy. It's got wet paint on it. Okay, so that's yeah. So they're staying relatively nicely, which is good. So see, I'm gonna keep this on my hand this time, even though I'm gonna loosen it a little bit 'cause it's kind of annoying on my wrist. So I'm gonna loosen it a little. So you can see like where I'm getting a lot. I'm actually getting like a little. You can't even see. I'm getting like a little artificial tan there. That's like where the thing. That's where it cuts off. So that's why there's a problem there. I'm gonna bring them outside and expect after the second layer dries a little bit more. Like when I touch it, paint doesn't come off. You see like the fingerprint from it, which isn't good. Obviously they're leather, so they should adhere to it a little better. So I'm also just gonna pick it up by the back. So I'll unzip it a little bit. So I had my hand out, so it's not the whole way unzipped. I'll pick it up by the tongue, take a little inspection. And that one's still bent, which is good. This is the one I sprayed first. Let's pick up the one I sprayed second. Well, I'm feeling a little risky, just because. See it? Still a little touch-ups. This should be done. Well, I'm not spray painting there while it's there. Well, I'm holding it there. So that looks quite good. I'm gonna freaking make sure that stays down. That was in the painted it. So these look dope. Obviously, a lot of people might say when I take the tape off, "Holy crap! You should just leave it the way it is." If it's clean, I might leave one. If the paint's clean, which this black is very clean. It's a very good color. If it is clean, I might leave like the left one because I'm right-footed, so I want the right one to look the best. And I think that, hold up. And I think that after the gold one's done, it'll look better because this is obviously a very nice color, very shiny. Hey, you can see you could see yourself in it. It's actually like proper shiny, which is nice. So I'm gonna open this up. So stop. Okay, so priority is make a good looking cleat. That's what I want to do. And these are gonna look great because they're blacked out, and black looks pretty good with everything. So while those are drying, I'm almost at 40 minutes. I don't want to make an hour long, just normal video, because I told you I might do the second half of this in a separate video. And unless I get the blow air dryer and I do like none of the taping up of the part that's gonna be gold, it's not gonna work. So if you notice, I'm always looking off in a different direction when I'm filming. Because I'm looking at the screen of my camera. So I have to look like down this way, over there, in order for me to look dead at it. So that's why I always look the other way. So I'm emphasizing you now. And I turn up and I look the other way. I might grab the spray paint I might grab the hairdryer, do this quick, keep this one like under 50. I like to keep it under an hour because boot custom takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And obviously I spent a good chunk of the first bit talking. That's a lot uncut, and I spent a good chunk talking about the actual cleats that I've already customized, like my trip to England, because I'm just keeping you updated. And also there might be like a 20-minute video that I post with an abrupt ending. It's because my dad called me at the end during the video, and I kind of had to just end it with no ending. It was me and my brother screwing around at the park because we were at my sister's swim, and there's a playground outside, and there was a ball. So I was like, oh. And I say it in the video, what better to do with a million little bars around than a crossbar challenge. And I could also post the first one where it was literally just the intro. And my dad called. Well, no, my mom called. And literally did the intro, banged the bar. First shot. It was like, welcome to the little park. How you doing? We're outside my sister's swim playground. What better to do here? A crossbar challenge. I said, how about we start off? A little crossbar across the park. Bang, hit it. First try, I was like, damn, bro. Obviously, they're not very far crossbar shots, but I was trying to do more trick shots with it. I've also been practicing a double around the world, which is, for me, my right foot would go up and around, and while I'm still midair, my left foot comes around and like this. So it's because obviously I have super long legs, it's harder for me to do. Because I have to get both my legs the whole way up and around, so it's a lot harder. So, I'm also just trying to be careful because my mom's asleep and I didn't ask for permission to do this. I've already done it before. This will probably be my best ones. And these will be my new showpieces. The other ones will go on a different little showpiece. I also want to, I want to make like showcases for them. So I want to get like some, there's glass I can get. I can get, not bulletproof, safety glass. Not safety glass. I get like plexiglass, like plastic. And I can make that look real good. And I can put my best pair in. So probably gonna be these. We'll go in. And I'll do like a wooden pedestal. I'll do like a wood underneath. And I'll just kind of figure it out. And I'll do exactly what I know exactly what I want to do with it. And those will look great, I think. Especially with the gold and the black, that'll definitely be my best. The blue and the white was a little bold. I was going to do black and gold with a gold fade. But I decided not to. Even though black and gold are my best spray paints. The white was not my best spray paint. The blue was. I think Valspar is the black one. Which is, Valspar is like, in my opinion, Valspar spray paint is like the best. High gloss lacquer. Ideal for wood metal. It's ideal for wood metal and more. Wood metal and more. Oh, see, that's not wood or metal, that's leather. And it still adheres to it so well. So I'm going to take these out in the sun. Take one last little look at them. There it is. There it is. I'll turn this way. It looks really good. The back, front, toe box. These look great. So I think I'm going to do a little unveiling at the table out here. So I'm going to set my phone down across to me. Right over here. Alright, don't angle back too much. Jesus. Okay, so this might be a problem. It angles back a little bit too much. But like, I think I said, oh, there we go. We got it. So I'm going to carefully take the swoosh off. Oi. That ain't looking too shabby thus far. Oh my god, that's fire! That's fire! That's ridiculously well taped. Damn. So I'm gonna take the pink side off now. Yo, these are fire. So I'm also gonna take the tape off the back as well. So thus far it's looked great. Tape job worked tremendously. So I want to take off the plastic layer first. So there we go. That's the bottom unveiled. So I'm gonna go. Boy, that's looking good thus far. So here they are. So here's this one. If you ask me, that looks ridiculous. That looks so good. That looks so good. I'll tuck the tongue in as well, just real quick.